Hi, in this video I will show you the flow. So let's get into it. Here. Okay, the flow is a visual representation of the main story of your game. In other words, you can say it's a chapter mind map. And this is the node. It represents the chapter. You can type description here. First chapter. By double clicking it, you can change its name, and you can drag the viewport by left clicking and dragging. Also, you can do it here by dragging this yellow box. Here are the viewport controls, and you can scroll with zoom in, zoom out with this or the scroll wheel. Now, to create a node, just drag this and drop, or you can type here to create node. Here to delete. You can hide the preview here, also here. And each time you create a node or modify this, let's type this here, chapter 1 description, and you go to chapters. You can see that, this didn't refresh. So if that happened, you press it here, and so okay. Now you see that here is the chapter 1 description, here's the first chapter description, and this is the image preview. If it doesn't have it, it will show its icon only, and basically I'll show you later how to create a map. But let's back to the flow. Now, most games will have the linear flow, but some can have, for example, you can multi-select with control and drag this, but some game will have, for example, the choice. If you have some secrets, you can have this next chapter, or you killed someone, you have the next chapter, and in the end you go back and it will look like this. So let's get back to chapters, refresh it, it's okay. Now the map can be created for the chapter or for location. So try map. Now if you want to create the map for a chapter, you can create, for example, the big world map for the city, and then for the locations you can create each level map that is smaller. Now let's get into it. So when you click chapter or map, you go to draw, and here's the draw tab. Here's the name of the level, and now you can get the background. For example, I know, let's take this, and you can draw the map over it, and it will save with it. If you want to clear it, just click again, and it will go away. Okay, so to start creating shapes, middle click, it will show you this orange dot, again, and now this darker line indicates that this is the start point. So it's a little helper, because when you create the last dot and you press the right mouse button, it will automatically connect. So double click it, modify it a little more, right mouse button, and it's a different shape. Now there are a few shapes here. You can create them by pressing A, so this is the plus button, B for box here, C for sphere here, and T for text, and it's here. You can also create them with right mouse button. Now if you overlay shapes and you want to select something that is below it, right click on it, move backward, and now you should be able to move them by dragging the left mouse button. To edit, press right mouse button and edit mode, or double click it. Each object can be modified, so sphere, like so, box, like so, a label, just text, and you can change its color, for example this one. Okay, and this is the most powerful and most usable object. When you double click it, you can select what object it's lying there. For example, a gun, or I don't know. You can sometimes, if the shortcuts doesn't work, you need to press this. They don't work if they lost focus. For example, if you edit, then there's a great chance that the canvas will not have focus and the shortcuts would not work. But you can click right mouse button, create object, and it's okay. When you double click it, you can, for example, say it's going to chapter 2 when you go there. This is the start point, and so on and so on. After you're happy with your layout, press apply button here and save button here. If you don't apply it and you press save, it won't save. It needs to be applied. So let's back to chapters. Let's refresh it. And here's the map preview. Now, if you press the chapter, you cannot modify the description box. But if you press the map, you can. For example, first map. Here you can delete this whole location. And if you go back to the flow, you can modify the chapter description here, and only here. If you want to modify the location description, you go here. Now, when you select a chapter, for example, press draw, the same thing. Chapter 1, you can start drawing. And this basically creates the flow of your story. The visual side of this. So thank you and bye.